Glasgow is the heart of Scotland, a city where Victorian architecture meets avant-garde art and industrial past transforms into cultural present. In this video, we will tell you about the 10 most amazing and popular places in Glasgow that every traveler should visit. Unique museums, green parks, and majestic buildings await you. Kelvingrove Art Gallery. Kelvingrove Art Gallery is one of Scotland's most visited attractions. Housed in a magnificent early 20th century building, it combines an art gallery and a natural history museum. Here you will find works by Salvador Dali, Rembrandt, and local Scottish artists. There are also exhibitions on archaeology, weapons, and Scottish history. Admission is free, and the building itself is located in the picturesque Kelvingrove Park, making it a particularly pleasant place to visit at any time of year. University of Glasgow. One of the oldest universities in the English-speaking world, the University of Glasgow impresses not only with its academic reputation but also with its architecture. Its Gothic towers are reminiscent of scenes from the Harry Potter films. The campus is open for walks, and the viewing platforms offer breathtaking views of the city. The university often hosts cultural events and exhibitions. It is a place where the spirit of science and history can be felt in literally every stone. Glasgow Cathedral. Glasgow Cathedral, also known as St Mungo's Cathedral, is a gem of Scottish Gothic architecture. It was built in the 12th century and is one of the few medieval churches to survive the Reformation. The interiors impress with their massive arches, stained glass windows, and atmosphere of tranquility. Beneath the cathedral is a crypt with the tomb of St Mungo, the patron saint of the city. It is not only a religious but also a cultural and historical center of Glasgow. Glasgow Necropolis. Next to the cathedral stands Glasgow Necropolis, one of the most picturesque and mysterious Victorian cemeteries in Europe. It contains more than 50,000 graves, monuments, and crypts created by famous sculptors and architects. The place is impressive for its scale, artistic design, and panoramic views of the city. Guided tours are often held here, telling about the prominent figures who found their final resting place here. Kelvingrove Park. Kelvingrove Park is the green heart of the western part of Glasgow. It stretches along the River Kelvin and is ideal for walks, picnics, and morning jogs. The park has playgrounds, a skate park, sculptures, and summer pavilions. The park is especially charming in spring and autumn, when the landscapes are painted in bright colors. Festivals, street performances, and musical events are often held here. Riverside Museum. The Riverside Museum is one of the most innovative museums in the UK. It is located on the banks of the River Clyde in a modern, futuristic building designed by Zaha Hadid. The exhibits are dedicated to the history of transport and technical achievements, from vintage trams and steam locomotives to motorcycles and cars. Visitors can climb into the carriages, walk along a reconstructed 19th century street, and learn how Glasgow developed as an industrial centre. Buchanan Street. Buchanan Street is Glasgow's main shopping thoroughfare and one of the busiest streets in the UK. It is home to boutiques, department stores, street cafes, as well as street musicians and performers who create a special atmosphere. The architecture of the buildings along the street is predominantly Victorian and Edwardian, with elements of Art Nouveau. This street is ideal for walking, shopping, and observing city life. Museum of Modern Art. The Museum of Modern Art is the center of the city's creative life. It is located in a former 19th century stock exchange building and is easily recognizable by the monument to the Duke of Wellington with a traffic cone on his head, a local urban joke. Inside, There are temporary exhibitions of contemporary Scottish and international artists, installations, multimedia projects, and cultural events. It is a space for dialogue, creativity, and experimentation. City Chambers. City Chambers is Glasgow City Council's building, located on George Square. Built in 1888, it is considered one of the finest examples of Victorian architecture in the UK. The interiors feature impressive marble staircases, mosaics, and wood carvings. The building can be visited as part of free tours that allow you to look into the council chamber and learn more about the political life of the city. Science Centre. The Glasgow Science Centre is an interactive museum dedicated to science and technology, especially interesting for families with children. It features dozens of interactive exhibits, a planetarium, an IMAX theater, and a 127-meter-high tower with a rotating observation deck. The center emphasizes participation. You can conduct experiments on your own, take part in shows, and learn more about space, the body, and nature. This place inspires and captivates visitors of all ages. Glasgow is a city that surprises with its contrasts, from Gothic cathedrals to ultramodern museums. Everyone will find something to their liking here: history, art, science, or simply a lively urban atmosphere. Plan your trip in advance and don't forget to include these 10 places in your itinerary. Like, subscribe, and don't miss new videos about the most exciting corners of the world.